car stops at the entrance of a Gothic manor, filled with labyrinthine hallways and stained glass windows. The fortress-like abode of Professor Henry Higgins. Inside, Lucy follows the professor through a twisting corridor, her heels clicking on the black and white, checkered tile floor.
So you live alone out here?
Until recently, yes. I find isolation conducive to my work.
And what would that work be, Professor?
I'm a biologist. I study the indigenous fauna of these woods. Nighthawks, timber wolves, bears even. But what I found in one of my traps 13 months ago was no bear. When I shaved the creature to treat a wound it was nursing, I found something that defies our current scientific understanding. A lost hominid species! The missing link between Homo erectus and Homo sapien. He may now lack his thick black fur, but I'm curious, Miss Stockworth. Could you help me identify him?
Woollyfoot? Professor, are you telling me that you found the Hatchetfield Ape-Man?
No, Lucy. You're going to have to tell me what I found. Is your savior behind this door?
They come to a large, antique vault door with a porthole in the center. Higgins turns the locking wheel. A mechanism clanks. The door unlocks. Lucy's heart skips a beat.
I can see him.
That's why you're here. Now, before we enter the enclosure, I must warn you. In his shaved state, he looks very much like a man, but he is not. He is a wild animal, and he is dangerous.
I understand.
Promise me you'll never let your guard down.
I won't.
And promise one more thing, Lucy. Whatever you do, don't fall in love with him.
Higgins pulls the heavy vault door open. Beyond it lies a lush greenhouse. Raindrops pitter and patter on the glass ceiling. Tweeting birds flitter through exotic trees and blooming flowers. Higgins cautiously steps into this jungle room, Lucy not far behind.
Woollyfoot! It's Henry! I brought you a very special visitor, so I want you to be on your best behavior.
Leaves rustle. Lucy can just make out some thing lumbering through the foliage.
Come on out! That's it! Good boy.
Lucy's jaw drops. Her eyes go wide. There, emerging into a small artificial clearing, is him. The Hatchetfield Ape-Man. He's hunched and grunting, but not entirely inhuman. In fact, his naked form seems almost familiar.
My God! He does look like a man.
Don't break eye contact, Lucy. He'll think you're submissive.
Of course.
The ape-man advances, full of wonder. He sniffs Lucy, startling her.
It's fine. He's just curious. Don't back away. Show him you're the dominant species.
The ape-man starts to lift Lucy's skirt to inspect it. She yanks it away from him.
Is that any way to treat a lady?
Good, Lucy. Show him who's boss.
The ape-man rears to his full height, beating his chest. Lucy is having none of it.
Now that's quite enough of that.
Scolded and ashamed, the ape-man slumps to the ground.
Very good. Now, forgive him. He needs correcting often, but afterwards you must always forgive him.
I forgive you.
Lucy touches the ape-man's hand, and his expression brightens.
Now, go ahead. Introduce yourself.
He understands words.
Some. He's even picked up a few himself.
He speaks! That's extraordinary!
Yes, he's quite intelligent.
Hello. My name is Lucy.
My name, Lucy.
Professor!
Keep going!
No. You're not Lucy. I'm Lucy. Lucy.
Lucy.
That's right. And you are?
Huh?
I mean, your name can't be the Woollyfoot. Lucy. Lucy?
Lucy? Conk.
Conk. Is that your name?
I'm Conk.
Professor! His name is Conk!
Well, that's news to me. I don't know why, but he's opening up to you in ways I never thought possible. It's almost like he knows you.
Do you remember me, Conk?
Lucy fall. Conk catch. Huh?
Oh,